Hello everybody, my name is Hellkaiser, and welcome to Monster Hunter World. This game's been getting a lot of coverage again after the announcement of Monster Hunter Wilds. I've seen a lot of people go back and play it, and even on the Steam page they have a return to world sort of thing going on. So I just got a brand new PC that I'm very happy with, and I think that I want to play this game. It's one of my favorite games in recent years. I'm playing on an NVIDIA 4070 Ti with an i7 processor. Graphics settings, everything high resolution texture pack. Everything's on high setting. You know, all that good stuff with NVIDIA DLSS and sharpening on. I need to go into the controls if I can. I can't mess with the controls, can I, from here? I can mess with the config, but I can't do anything about the camera. I guess I'll worry about that later. If you don't know what Monster Hunter is, which after World came out, I find that highly unlikely, but in the case that there's somebody out there who doesn't know, it's like it says on the tin. You hunt giant monsters, which kind of look like dragons and dinosaurs and lizards, bears, you know, kind of like fictionalized things with swords and guns and stuff like that. Okay, this is my old save file from 4.5 hours. That must not be my last save file. Okay, let's just start a new game. I must have deleted my other save file, because that's definitely not the right time. I know I played this on PS4 as well, so maybe I'm getting my save files mixed up. Anyway, hope you guys are having a good day. It's been a while since I uploaded. My mom's gone through some health things, and I've been playing Home Health Nurse. You know, just a lot going on, personal life. And so I've been meaning to upload some more. And hopefully now that I have a better PC, I can upload some more of the stuff I want to upload instead of just some of the stuff that my PC can handle. Bear with me through a very long load time. I was debating between recording this or Monster Hunter Wilds, Monster Hunter Rise. And I really like some of the additions Rise had with like the Palumate, the dog. I actually have the amiibo of the dog sitting on my desk. And I got the PC version with Sunbreak, and I've really been enjoying it. But this, like I said, this game's been slightly more popular lately. And I thought maybe we'd play this, see how well it goes over, how well I enjoy it, and then go on to Rise. Because World ain't coming out, or Wild ain't coming out until 2025.
It's time. I'll keep my farewell brief. Never was much with words. Once you board this ship, there's no turning back. The next ground your feet will touch will be that of the new world. If any of you have lost your nerve, then step away now, and let no one judge you.
How do you prevent anyone from judging you?
Very well. Then sail safe and strong, and may the Sapphire Star light your way.
Wow, that's very bright. This new monitor is HDR as well. Nice looking ship, chandeliers. Nice little tavern area. I mean, what more could you ask for?
Sometimes you have to poke apart.
That's the little palicos. They're like little servants to the hunters.
Yo! Did you hear? We're almost there. You ready to grab this new world by the horns?
What kind of hairstyle is
Don't know
that,
about
my
you.
friend?
It feels like ages since I left home to join the commission. So, nervous?
Not really.
Believe you me, I get it. Anything could happen to us, but hey, that's
Yep.
happened.
Hey, aren't
just
you one of
spilled
the
beer on that
A-list
book.
hunters?
What? No way! So are we! Hey!
Oh, his
Tell us
hairstyle
your
doesn't
name.
look so bad when you see the side of him. Okay, so now we get to design our character. You can choose different, style. Realistically, male or female is a completely different style of play in terms of aesthetic. If you want to play like looking like a badass warrior, pick the males. The armors look different between the male and female. If you kind of want to look sexy, or you want to look at a pretty character, pick a female. The female armors tend to show off like legs, midriff. It's the same stats. Like you kill a Jaga or whatever they're called. I'm not good with the names of the monsters. The armor's the same, but it looks completely different from person to person. So presets. I like her. She looks really nice. That's actually a really good preset. It's pretty face. They all look pretty decent. I speak again. That kind of looks like she's startled. Eyes are just slightly too far apart. That looks much better. That looks good. Eyes look kind of weird. That one looks better. That one doesn't look too bad. Not my favorite. That kind of looks like if an anime girl was brought to life. What's that random? There we go. I think I'll go with that first preset. You can actually change the face structure. I'm probably going to be doing this for a few minutes, so if you got anything better to do, go do it now. So you can change your skin tone, which that's like the default. Some people probably won't be happy about me changing their skin color, but I'm just trying to show you can change wrinkles. Like, see, I don't want any wrinkles. You can go back and take a look at the face structure. The lips are a little too big. That's too small of a mouth. That looks good. There. I think that looks good. Makeup. Yeah, we'll give her some eyeshadow. Color. Black. You can change the position. You can do a lot with the character modeling. I like a lavenderish purple lipstick, and you can change the brightness, all sorts of stuff. There we go. There we go. I like that. How do I save a color to my palette? I need to do that for that purple. There we go, I want that dark black. And then there. Makeup 3. What else can you do? Oh, you can add like scars. That's considered makeup? Okay. Got a lot of weird styles. Kind of like a pink, yeah. That looks good. Expression. I can't tell a difference. Oh. I'll go with expression 1. That at least doesn't look too forced. Clothing. That is literally just a color palette change. That's it. That's nothing different. So as you can see, like I said, female characters go for sex appeal. That's not the color I was looking for. There we go. Voice. Okay, why did it change to armor? You can, that's the DLC armor, the Guardian Plus. Alright, we'll go with 2. Okay. Eyes. You can do a lot to change the eyes. I really like those default eyes. You can change the eyelash length. I like it long. You can change the nose. I like her nose just fine. I like to give women like vertical slit pupils, kind of like what is it, Albedo, I think, from Overlord. I like the default better. I wish there was a way of like dual mirroring, so you can like see what your character looks like with the already equipped eyes, and then look again. There. That's close as I can get to Albedo. There we go. I like that. Hang on 1 second, sir. Okay, there we go. Eyebrows, they look fine. Oh, you can actually change her whole forehead shape. That's it. Like I said, I really like the character customizer in this game. Those look nice. I like thin eyebrows on a woman. I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to her how she wants to wear them, but, you know, if you're talking preference, I don't care for the more thicker eyebrow shape that seems to be becoming very popular by today's standards. So she's already got 15 equipped by default. That doesn't fit her shape of her head right. I think 15 is just the best hairstyle. You can do like slightly, like, see, that's the high top ponytail, or you can give it like a braided predator kind of look, sort of thing. You can do down, or you can, you know, down and swept back, or kind of down and forward. I kind of really like that hairstyle. I think that might be the one. I like that too. I'm still gonna leave it at that. No, I'm not done here yet. I like that too. I really kind of like that kind of, what do you call that? Asian, you know, Polynesian possibly look. The character customizer in this game is really good. I like that hairstyle too. I really like just long, straight hair like that. That's my preference. That looks nice too. I kind of like the way that they have some really nice hairstyles in this game. I don't have all the DLC hairs. I only have like the pre-order, not the pre-order, but the free DLC hairs and stuff. So I don't have every single one. Oh man, it's a toss-up for me between that one or that one. Or that one. Oh, I don't know. I think I'll go with that one. I like it. It looks cool. If it will select it. So you can change the hair color to pretty much whatever you want. I like to use a more realistic style. Just pitch black, kind of goth looking style. Now adjust her eyebrows so they all match accordingly. Okay, yeah, it's matched up. Good. And I think we got our character. Yep, don't think we need anything else. So yeah, we're good. So that's my character. Saving the stuff. So if you want to make her, you know, that's how you do it. Other than that, let's get started. We'll call her Morgan. After someone very close to me. Now we have to design our Palico. This is your little cat companion. I used to have a cat kind of looked like that. His name was Garfield, and he was a mean little fella. Old Tomcat. I like black cats. My girlfriend has one. And I have a bird now, so I like that one. I like his ears. I used to have a dog. He just passed away recently, and he used to love to have his ears rubbed, and that kind of reminds me of the way his ears looked. I kind of like that kind of look. You can make their fur really long, or kind of shorten it up. I kind of like the default. You can make it thicker. You can change their pattern up a little bit. So see, you can do kind of whatever you want. There's a lot of customization. I kind of like the spots, kind of like the leopard spots kind of look. Why would you want closed eyes? That kind of looks mean. Give him yellow eyes too. His eyes don't look the right color. There we go. That's more like it. Yeah, his ears are... Oh, there's even bigger ears. Yes, I'll take the biggest ears you got. Judge me if you want, but I kind of have a thing for ears. Like elves, I love elves. That anime, what's it called? Finrin or something like that. I really like the main elf in that. I can't think of her name off the top of my head. Okay, pattern. Yeah, I think I'll stick to that pattern. You can change the color of his fur, which in this case is just changing certain bits. Make that brighter. Kind of give him like these yellow spots. Kind of give him a Joker kind of color scheme. I'm not gonna lie, I actually like that. You want to know how I got these scars? I'm gonna give him kind of a gray color scheme there. Kind of looks like a luchador or something now, like he's wearing a mask. I like that. Other than that, I think I'm good. Iset. My girlfriend's cat is called, if you don't know, the Egyptian goddess who's married to Osiris. You can't say her name, you can't type it anymore. You get demonetized and stuff. And I would use that, but it's not allowed. Because people forget it was an Egyptian goddess and not a terrorist cell. So this was like another name for Iset. And it's about the only name you can use. My sound just stopped for a second. And now more loading. We'll get some gameplay in before this episode's over, I promise you. We will get something done.
So, how about a toast?
I know she doesn't look very attractive in that armor, but trust me, that's just the starting armor.
To the A-list! And the commission!
Cheers!
That Guardian armor is better than your standard armor.
So, tell me, What's your theory? The Elder Dragons must migrate to the New World for some reason. After running the research commission for 40-odd years, the Guild's itching for an answer. They say the Fifth Fleet's got the best shot at cracking this case, and I agree!
Keep it down. Hey,
That
speaking
meat
of,
actually looks pretty good.
A-listers usually operate in teams of 2. Have you sat down with your partner yet?
No, but there she is.
Listen to that. Getting rough out there. The waves are picking up. That's gotta mean landfall. You're on the A-list, right? Huh. Meowdy-do. I'm not psychic, but I do have pretty good ears. Ah, put her there. I happen to be an A-lister myself. Oh, whoa!
Of course, things gonna go bad. That cat cannot stand that water. That's not good. We're gonna end up like Titanic. Oh, the cat. Save the Palico. Grab it. No. Oh, poor kitty. And now I'm over. Ooh. Good thing she's wearing a helmet. I like how she's wearing like shorts underneath that tunic. Like as you can see, she's not wearing pants for some reason. Okay, my camera is not inverted. I can't access a menu. I can't play like this forever.
Hello? Anybody there?
There we go. Scale the wall. Can I please access the main
it's
menu?
you! Look what happened to the ship!
I can see that.
We have to do something!
Neither of us are strong enough to unstick that thing, lady.
It's not safe here! This way!
I need
Ah!
to invert my camera game. Looks like a wire or something in the air.
We need to get out of here! I've got an idea! This way!
Whoa!
Watch yourself!
Oh crap. Come on, climb. Climb. Whoa. I would say this game does start off with a pretty dramatic set piece that Rise misses completely. Rise kind of feels like a step back in terms of cinematics because it was originally on the Nintendo Switch. Come on.
Oh, wow! Wyverns!
Yeah, that's right,
I
yeah.
didn't think my first encounter would be filled with so much pecking! Shoot! Shoot! No! The ground's moving again!
You ever think this thing might not be the bloody ground?
We're on! I knew it! Time to hitch a ride and get off this thing! Come on, let's go! Get a good running start, then jump!
Oh crap. Got her. That's an Elder Dragon.
The new world.
This might not be the time to admire the view, lady.
No.
We're going down. Ooh. Lost the handler. One thing I'll say about this game is it has quite a bit of long loading times. The Switch version, Rise, on the Switch, of course, had about the same, if not a little longer, but on PC it's a lot faster load time. She fell a lot longer ago before I did. We shouldn't have ended up that close. If anything, she should have been down that hill. Can I please access the main menu now?
Somebody must have set up this camp.
I hate how some of her lines ain't voiced.
I found this in the tent. It has a map in it. Well, part of one at least.
Okay, so now we have a map.
Looks like we're right around here. The Research Commission's base of operations is here. This is where our ship was supposed to dock. For now, I think it would be best if we make our way to base. The map
Yeah, I
should
planned
help
on
us
just
find our way.
exploring in the woods without any weapons. Okay, menu, finally. Options. Controls. Camera.
Come
Invert.
here!
Hang. There we go.
Come here!
Can you give me 1 second? Kill direction, aim assist on.
Come here!
I'm not going to come any quicker with you ordering me around. Camera distance default. I'll be there in a minute. Audio, background music volume. Turn that down to about 85. Sound effect volume about 90.
Come here!
3D audio on. HUD display. Okay, yeah, everything's fine there. Minimap, rotating. Subtitles on, head armor, hide. There
Come
we
here.
go. I'll be there in 1 second. There we go. And the game froze. Okay, we're back. That had me a little worried for a second. So now we
Come
can
here.
see our character. Frame rate's running at about 100. This game looks amazing still.
Look, the Research Commission's headquarters. Come on, let's get going.
I don't have any weapon on me. That's just my carving knife. So we've got to... These are all herbivores anyway. They're not going to hurt us.
According to the map, to get to HQ, we need to...
Need to run. Just keep going.
These
This way.
Atronauts seem every bit as docile as the ones back
We're going to have to
home.
go up into section 2 and just keep going that way. So head up this way.
It looks like we need to go around.
That's what I just said.
I had the scout flies memorize my scent earlier. If you lose sight of me, just follow the scout flies, and they'll lead you right to me.
How about you keep up with me? Gotta love how that's a mask for loading times. Chakras.
Whoa.
That's not good. I say we make like a banana and split.
Okay,
And now
easy
we're
there.
trapped.
Don't pick a fight if you don't have a weapon. You need to hide. Come on, this way.
Hide?
Hurry!
Oh crap. I can't run.
Stay
They're going
low
to
in the
see
brush
us.
to remain hidden. Quietly.
They're not that stupid, surely. I guess they are.
Quietly. Okay, the coast is clear. Let's get going while we still can.
I say we should have ran when we first was heading there. Yeah, just take your time, Princess. We didn't just have a bunch of monsters ready to eat us.
Nothing can stop us.
I wouldn't say that. Okay, we just gotta keep going this way. Old footprints. As long as they're not coming
What is
after me,
this
that's all I need to
track?
know. Again, why does it matter when there's monsters
There's more over
and
there.
we're not armed?
Let's check it out.
Why would you do that? We are not armed. You don't take chances unnecessarily. This woman could not survive. That is why you don't chase after monsters when you're not armed. I'm not armed either. I don't know how I'm supposed to stop this thing.
Don't mind me. This way, hurry.
Okay, let's go.
Move.
Nice of you two just to leave me here. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just wearing plate armor. It's very heavy, and I've got to run.
Not good.
Oh,
What are you waiting
shit.
for? Get over here.
Well, that's kind of awesome. I'd like to see the fight.
Come on!
Jump!
Came in on a landslide.
Hey,
You all right?
let's go.
Okay.
And another slightly long loading screen.
Wow.
Amazing, ain't it? Just look at this gate. It's like nature meant for us to build a Stera right here.
Stera. I like it.
So you just
The rest
left a
of the fifth
wedge
are already
ship
here.
up there?
You're the last to arrive.
Well, we did kind of get stuck on a giant elder dragon and then had to run through the woods to get here.
Set him down here. Take it
I'll
nice
need to
and
tape
low.
up your shoulder. Hold still for a bit.
Hey, you guys made it.
Be right back. You're alive.
Had it rough, huh? When we couldn't find you two, we were starting to sweat bullets.
You scared us. We were talking about going out to look for you.
All's well that ends well.
Hey, we need a hand.
Sorry.
Come on.
Catch you later.
This here's our trade yard. I guess the name says it all.
Look at all the people. The stuff.
I will say this
Incredible.
hub world also looks. I like the Japanese
He's got it all
aesthetic
here.
of Rise.
We've got
The
hunters to
world
do
just
all
has
the
a really
exploring,
cool hub world, I think.
scholars to do the research,
It's massive, it
technicians to
looks
keep
cool.
them going. This place is the beating heart of the Commission.
Again, I guess
Wait
because
here
it was
a
kind of limited to the Switch at first, or at least
Commander, I found
intended
it.
to be able to work on the Switch. They couldn't do much because, realistically, World hasn't ever got a Switch port. I was surprised that Hogwarts got one, but I kind of was hoping this would have gotten one, but I also can see why it didn't when you look at just the opening. Welcome to Asteria. I'm glad you made it somehow. I knew you'd make it through. When you've been in command as long as I have, you start to learn who's capable and who isn't. Now, as much as I'd like to get you up to speed, I'm being pulled in about 8 directions at once. We'll cover the important matters at Council, which I'll be convening once things settle down. I expect you two to be there,
Your
of course.
reputations precede you.
The guild spoke highly of you as individuals. Think of what you can do as a team. Before I forget, your furry friend was looking for you. Poor thing washed up not too long ago. Go ahead and have a look around Asteria. A horn will sound when it's time for
Off
Council.
you go.
Okay, I'll give you the grand tour. Let's start by looking for your Palico. This is our stockpile. They carry most of the basic necessities.
You should drop by later to see what they have.
I don't even have any money or anything yet. Nothing to trade.
Next is the smithy. It's this way.
I know where it is. It's up there.
Over here.
I know where the smithy is.
You're with the Commission's 5th Fleet, right? The old man in charge, my grandfather, was with the 1st. That was a long time ago. Me? I'm not with any fleet. Born and bred right here. Never even been to the old world.
I actually can't call that the second floor because we have to climb 2 flights of steps almost.
Here's
So
our
it's this
smithy.
big spiral
This is where you
staircase,
can
not
craft
spiral
weapons and armor.
curve, so it's more like the
You'll be
3rd
here a
floor.
lot.
Wow! Look at this place. Want to check it out?
I will say, while it's cool, the hub world of this game, it is kind of inconvenient the
toasty
way
in
you
here.
have to run from one place to another. You can use
Over here.
this to help you get up and down quicker, but I do like the way everything was much closer in Rise. It did save you some
Next up is
footwork.
the canteen. Let's check it out. Want to get going?
The canteen? I am so there.
Hopefully my Palico's up there.
Over here.
And cue the little fella in
This here's our
3,
canteen.
2, 1. Cue the Palico.
Hey, over there. Hey, you!
He's so cute.
Aw. I knew you'd pull through.
Right. They're calling for a council. Come on.
Yeah.
Now that you are all here,
With all the
let us
wounded
begin
and
council.
stuff, why would they call for a council now? Also, see that Palico on the right? Man, he is jacked.
After tracking a migrating elder dragon across the sea, the Fifth Fleet have finally arrived in Astera. Give them a warm welcome. They're a fine group, worthy comrades who will help see the Research Commission's long efforts finally rewarded. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, sir. We're ready to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty.
Why are we the ones speaking?
This here is the Commission's core team. You should all get to know each other.
Looking forward to it.
Hey, you got my hairstyle.
Now, down to business. The latest monster to make the Elder Crossing is known as Zora Magdaros, a huge monster with a mountain of fire upon its back.
Why not just say a volcano?
Research Commission's job is to discover exactly why the Elder Dragons are migrating to the New World.
Elder dragons have been with us since the dawn of time. Altering the ecosystem, reshaping the land, leaving disaster in their wake. Once every decade or so, they flock to this continent. But for what reason?
With the Fifth's help, we will find the missing link.
Here,
You
here.
mean there's been 4
No,
fleets
we're
here
spoken.
before us, and no one's ever found that out?
Hunters, for the time being, I need you to focus on investigating our Jagras problem and securing Astera. Start by investigating the Jagras' habitat. Find out what makes them tick, and we'll go from there.
Right. We're on it, sir.
Everyone else, you know the drill. Make sure these hunters have everything they need.
Now we're talking.
You two, make it a priority to learn how we do things around here. You'll find good teachers, so don't be afraid to ask.
You heard him. Stick with me and you'll have no problems.
The Fifth's banner promises a change in the wind. It's your job to fulfill that promise. All right,
Okay.
dismissed.
Asking a lot of somebody on their first day, but sure. Not even a whole day, and you already got your first mission. You really are ready to get your hands dirty. Well, let's go look into this Jagras problem. But you'll need
Over
a
here.
weapon first. There's a box full of equipment you can use in your quarters. Come on, I'll show you the way. I know the way, it's right here. And another loading screen, but it's not that long.
We've placed some basic gear for you in that equipment box. Make sure to choose a weapon that suits you.
Okay, I know. I wish I could go into the training menu so I can show off the weapon. So there's 14 Hunter's weapons, and I'll try to explain what each one does to you. And you have 5 sets of armor, yeah. So, see, this is like your default. You still get the leather and the chainmail and stuff. So you have stats, like, you get 50 defense on this Guardian armor, which is really overpowered. Everything else is like 2, so you'll be surviving a lot of hits. And there's skills like recovery up, which increases the amount of health and increases your health. Then you have stats versus, like, because certain monsters have different elemental attacks, like water, fire, ice. Dragon is like a special thing. So you have special skills, and you can change the style. Can I do anything to, like, change the look of the armor right now? No, I don't think so. But now let's take a look at your weapons. You have a great sword. You have a long sword, which is more like a katana, which is like my go-to weapon. You have the hunter's knife, which is a sword and shield sort of combo. What it does essentially is it's a very weak weapon if you look at attack. 112 versus 384 and 264. But you're faster with it, and you can drink health potions and stuff without lowering your weapon, because generally you have to put your weapon down before you can access your stuff with like any of the other weapons. So it's like you trade damage for a bit more mobility. There's match slicers, there's like dual blades. Same as the Hunter's Knife in terms of damage, but faster. They're kind of like the Rogue's Knives, like heavy DPS, real fast. There's the Iron Hammer, which is like the really high DPS item. You have the Hunter's Horn, which is kind of like a support item. Like, you play melodies, and they do different things. I wish it would let me show what they do easier. But, like, you play different abilities based off your attacks and stuff, and it ups your stamina, it ups your defense, health boost, so it's mostly for, like, when you're playing with a team. I don't think the Hunter Horn is really anybody's favorite weapon. You have the Iron Lance, which is like a shield and lance. I mean, it's straightforward. Heavier damage than the Hunter's Knife, but, you know, less overall, but you have defense. The Iron Gun Lance, sort of the same thing, but as you can see, it's got a big revolver cylinder, and you can blast some enemies with it. This is called the Switch Axe. It can be like a sword or an axe, and you power it up, and it deals more damage. I used to use this a lot. It's a pretty good weapon. There's the Commission's Axe, which is... I don't really know how to explain it. I think it has like a... Yeah, it uses vials, and you can like power it up. The Iron Blade, which is a insect glaive. You have this like bug on your arm, and it does certain effects. And the Iron Blade is a lot of fun. I used to use it a lot. It kind of can pogo you up in the air. It's a very mobile weapon. Then you have the light bow gun, which is like a machine gun. The heavy bow gun, which is like a 50 cal, really high powerful weapon. The iron bow, which is what it is. It's a bow. For our first mission, I'll use a katana, because why not? I'll try to switch up some weapons occasionally. Housekeeper.
Once
I know
you're
this
ready,
is,
head to the canteen.
looks like...
I'll be there waiting with a quest.
You can
Okay.
get more familiar with your weapons at the training area. Just talk to the housekeeper to get started.
Okay, now we can access the training area, blah blah blah, skip. You can actually change the Handra's outfits. See, these are a lot of pre-order items and stuff. I purchased some of these. I know I have. Maybe I didn't. But see, you can see the outfits. There's a Chun-Li costume. There's like a bikini outfit. There's... That looks like the outfit that Moxie or whatever from Borderlands. Like, it's kind of gothic, Halloweenish. I like it. Just a furry outfit, demoness outfit. I like that one. Carnival looking outfit. I like that though. I like the hair. Old-fashioned ball gown. Cyberpunk-esque. Graceful short dress. I like that. That's the Tyrant from Resident Evil. I don't know anything about some of these others. Some of these look pretty good. I like them. I really like that one, but I'm not paying like $10 for an outfit. Okay, can I customize now? Yeah, so you can change your appearance. I'm not doing that. Pendant settings. So pendants give you stuff like some small bonuses, I think, and they also just look cool. Like, here's some of the free ones and stuff. See, now that it should be hanging down from my weapon somewhere. I think so. I don't see it anywhere. Oh, there it is. Oh, it just kind of floats above you. You can change some of the stuff about your bow guns. I know. So see, you can take your guns and equip mods like a recoil suppressor, which increases damage with certain weapons, reload assist, suppressor, close range up, range attack up, evading reload, long barrel, power barrel. We'll clip a power barrel on there for both for now. There we go. You can actually change your hairstyle for free and stuff now. That must be something added on, because I don't think you could do that before. You can craft items. You can manage the items you have. Now, we're almost done, but I am going to show you the training area. I don't think that Rise has one, and I feel like that's sort of a shame, because if you don't know the weapons and you want to get to know them... I know.
Okay, let's run through the hunting basics. First, ready
Why
your
is my
weapon.
camera not inverted when aiming? I gotta fix that. Good thing I actually looked. Camera. There we go. Okay, I think that's everything. I'll check about the bow later. Okay, so your claw is this item here. It's not very big, but it can grab certain things. You have potions you can
The
use.
longsword
Now
is a
here's the
close-range
weapon.
designed for cutting attacks. Gather your spirit to increase its power.
So see, that's a fade slash.
You
That's
can
kind of
use
like
the
a
slinger
little
with your
evade
weapon
move.
drawn. Look for the perfect moment, then fire.
You got spirit attacks, which have their own kind of meter, as you can see there, which are more powerful, and like combo attacks. You have a sheath move, kind of Virgil-esque. You got a stinger type move. You got a lot of abilities you can use. So see, you can kind of combo in with the longsword. It's a really useful weapon. You have basic combos. But B is just a thrust attack. It's like a combo ender. You know, see, you can do that. Now let's move on to the next weapon. See, you can pick up stinger bombs.
You can use that as slinger ammo. Great for getting a monster's attention or creating a distraction. That's a bomb pod. Powerful type of slinger ammo that can do some serious damage. That's a thorn pod, a powerful type of slinger ammo. Attacking the part it's latched onto deals blunt
So
damage.
you can fire them off with that, with the right trigger. Now,
You can
we're
use
almost
the item box to manage your inventory.
I know. Now, let's look at the other weapons real quick, and then we'll move on. So here's the great sword. You don't have as much stuff to do as you
Great
did
sword is a
before.
powerful close-range weapon. Though attacks leave you wide open, the payoff is well worth it.
Okay, how do I do the stinger? Oh, that's slinger now. So see, it's a very slow, kind of clunky weapon. Takes a long time to recover from certain attacks, but it deals a lot of damage. And you can charge up your hits to do some pretty massive damage. Not much to say about this other than that. I mean, it's a big, heavy weapon. It's okay. Nothing great about it, nothing bad about it. then you have the sword and shield. You can guard, so you have some defensive capabilities. You can backstep when you're guarding.
Sword and Shield is a close-range weapon set that focuses on agility and dodging, and is great for beginners.
And see, she does a slash attack when you do that. She can still use items while she's guarding and still move. You can slash while guarding. You have some combos. You have a shield bash. It's not the best weapon, but the fact that you can still use items without putting down your weapon is pretty useful. Then you have the match slicers. My game is froze up again. Don't know why it's freezing up so much. The match slicers have a kind of berserker rage mode.
Made for hitting prey with a flurry of attacks. Demon mode is super strong, but it eats up stamina.
So you have a stamina meter for these. Of course, it ain't gonna go empty in training, but it is limited. Oh, it is. See, it's your stamina there. It's draining, and so it is somewhat limited. I like them a lot. You can combo really well. You can deal a lot of damage. I'll probably use them on one of the hunts, but I'm just trying to show off all the weapons before we go. There's 14 different weapon types, so it's hard to get bored with this game. And we froze up again. Okay, the hammer is what it is. It's a bloody hammer.
The hammer is a mighty close-range weapon that can stun monsters with blows to the head.
You have overhead smash. It's a pretty basic combo. You got like 2 combos here. That's your combos. Then you have a big old charged attack. Kind of like the great sword and the katana. Just a big slam. Kind of like the great sword, but instead of being a sharp weapon, it's a blunt weapon. Then you have the hunting horn. Now, the way you do things...
The hunting horn is a close-range support weapon that plays...
Okay, he just cut out there. See, you have different attacks.
Buff yourself and the team to gain the upper hand.
So you got different combos that play different things. See, and that ups your movement speed and stuff. Now see, we can play it, and that activates the melodies. And now we activate, and that boosts you. So it's kind of like a hammer with boost. Pretty self-explanatory. It's kind of a complex weapon. It takes more getting used to than the others. Now we have the lance.
The lance is a close-range weapon set with strong defensive capabilities. Guard while waiting for a chance to strike. You can use the slinger with your weapon drawn.
I know
that. For the perfect moment, then fire.
I'm trying to talk here. You can guard just like with the sword and shield, but you can't access items. You have a kind of like thrust attack with the guard. You have a big, like, charged up attack that does some, that's called the counter thrust. You have a charge attack, kind of a basic thrust, And then when you're not guarding, you just poke them. That's pretty much it. It's about guarding and then learning how to kind of be the tank. That's what that weapon is. It's a tank weapon. It's for the guy that gets up close and kind of holds off the monster. Now we're onto the gun lance, and then we're almost done. Just bear with me a few more minutes, everybody.
The gun lance is a close-range weapon that also fires shells. Find an opening and down your prey with Wyvern's fire.
So see, that's pretty much what you do. You can reload. You have to reload the gun after a while. And that's what you do. It's got thrust, it's got slash attacks, and you can still fire your stinger and stuff.
You need to load the slinger with some ammo. See anything useful lying
I
around?
know that. I like it, but it's not my favorite weapon. Now we're onto the switch axe, which was one of my old favorites. So the way it works is you start off in axe mode.
Axe and sword.
I know
You can
that.
power up the sword attacks by injecting them with file energy.
Can I finish doing this myself, everybody? So the axe is pretty quick. You can move around pretty good. You got some solid damage. Then you morph it into the sword. Now with the sword, you can use vials to power it up. And see, as when you're with the sword form, it is much slower than it was previously. And that's pretty much what you do. And that's what it does. So it's kind of like the Hunter's Horn, with the fact that it's a bit more of a complex weapon because of the way it's made, but it's not nothing too difficult. Then we have the Charge Blade.
The charge blade has two forms, sword and axe. Store up energy in a file, then release it through the axe.
Okay, now this was the weapon I use all the time. I got it confused. So see, you have a big, heavy, kind of great sword form. And you power it up with vials. And you can still guard from enemies. I don't have any vials equipped or something. I don't have anything in my vials to charge up. But see, it's a mobile weapon, kind of weak as it says there. And then you switch it into the axe form and it becomes high damage. I use both it and the other axe quite a bit. The, what's it called? Switch axe. They're both kind of fun weapons. Now we just got 4 more to go. The Insect Glaive is a double-bladed sword type weapon that uses these kinsects. they have different things. So, like, they poison enemies. They have different elemental effects that do different things. Like, this one heals you. This one poisons the enemy. That's the default one that's equipped. You can get more of these as the game goes along. You
The
send your
insect glaive is a
your
close-range weapon that lets you control kinsects. You can switch to your slinger while aiming your weapon.
So see, you fire that juice out. He goes to it. Now he's poisoning that. And he's dealing a little bit of damage. You can vault and like pogo and deal heavy damage from the air. It's quite a mobile weapon. See, you can do a lot of pogoing around. You can stay in the air for quite a long time depending on how well you combo. And then you just keep getting back up. And then you can drop down really quickly with the descending thrust. You have a lot of options for how you wish to fight. It's a fun weapon. If you're playing multiplayer, it works very well if you have like a friend using like the lance or something, a big kind of tank weapon, because you're like the aerial one if you don't want to use the slicers. Now we have the light bow gun. It's a pretty simple weapon.
The light bow
You
gun
aim
is
it.
a lightweight ranged weapon that's great for quick attacks and maneuverability.
And you fire. And you do have a melee attack for when you have to use it. And then you have a little mine, essentially, you can lay down. And you can select your ammo coding while you have the... with the directional pads, you can have like poison ammo, tranquilizer ammo, slicing ammo. But see, they have different the different rounds might only hold one. As you get better weapons, you can hold more ammo. But you have like sticky ammo that explodes after a few seconds on a target. You have a lot that you can do with what you have. It's kind of like a very, I'm not going to say high skill weapon, but it's very versatile and it works very well in a team fight. Then you have the heavy bow gun. Same sort of thing as the last
the heavy
one.
bow gun is a high-powered ranged weapon. It does a lot of damage and lets you use more powerful ammo.
And then see, you pick your armor, like this is armor-coated ammo. That's not even hitting for some reason. Oh, you have to load the ammo. There we go. And there we go. You just start blasting your enemies with a barrage of heavy gunfire. Man, this game's freezing up a little bit. You have different ammo. There's piercing ammo. You have to let the ammo thing also fill back up. See the meter there? So you're kind of stuck using standard ammo for a little bit. So you have different ammo. You can use it, or you can power up the full auto mode, which it still does use your default, and can deal a ton of damage. And you still have a melee attack, but it's a lot slower than the light bow gun. Now, we're 15 minutes over, but this is the very last weapon, and then we're done. The bow is a bow. It does what it does.
The bow
You
is a
aim and
ranged
shoot.
weapon you can charge. Focus on your distance while loosing arrows.
You can change coding on your weapons. You have a special kind of 3-arrow shot. You press Y to add the coatings. You charge up, fire. Fire. You have a melee attack, and then you have the Dragon Piercer, which is a very heavy shot. You're much more mobile, so you can press the A button, and it charges the bow, and then you can fire, giving you a lot more maneuverability overall than the standard guns, but at the cost of not having as much trick bullets and stuff to be able to do things. So that's the weapons. Pretty straightforward. Now let's get out of here. Go back to HQ. And the game is frozen up again. Now you have access to the army and stockpile. Grab what you need. Once you're done, go meet up with your handler in the canteen to sign up for a quest.
Handlers
Okay.
sort through the research commission's leads.
I'm going to
Ones they
end
deem
this
worth our
episode here.
attention become quests.
Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Tomorrow we'll actually do our first hunt.
Over here.
Hope you guys have enjoyed. Other than this game, I won't talk for too long. I'm just going to let you know. I will play Rise, and then when Wilds comes out, I'll try to play Wilds. But I would also like to play Wild Hearts. It's a game by EA. It's very similar to this. I'd actually really enjoy it. So I'll try to maybe play that sometime too. It's a lot of fun. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening.